it's not good, and I'm gonna be honest, and I don't want to be in the UK anymore. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be out in Spain, sweetheart, around nice people. Like the Spanish are so nice. The way even the youngsters are in Spain is totally different, darling. They're just a different class, and you've got to big up Spain for that because the Spanish have done really well with their youngsters out there, and they've got a lot of respect for people and elderly and all different people. And I don't think they'd ever dream of acting the way that some people act in this country. So yeah, I think Spain's a very safe place to be. The people are lovely. And even in Germany, Germany is a lovely country as well. Lovely people out there. I just find the UK very ghetto, if you know what I mean. And it's not the place for me, sweetheart. Absolutely not. I ran away from the ghettos, darling, and these kind of people. And I certainly wouldn't be surrounding myself with these kind of people anymore because they're vile, absolute disgusting, darling. So, absolutely. No, I don't have a PO box, Harmony, my darling. But yeah, I think I just confirm everything to myself even more that, the UK is not the place for me, man. I don't want to be in this country, and, for me to get out of here and travel and see new things, meet new people, that's definitely where I'm going in 2026. So yeah, I just want you to all believe in yourself more because life can be so hard at times, and please surround yourself with people that don't talk to you like shit, that put you down, that make you feel horrible about yourself because you're not. We're all human beings, and we all deserve to have respect and be treated correctly, darling. And no matter what people think of me, I'm nothing like these ghetto people, darling. Absolutely not. And I'm 44 years old, and yeah, I've gone through a lot in my life. But yeah, it doesn't give you an excuse to be abusing people and treating people like shit. And, a lot of people that have gone through some real hard shit in life, they kind of want to help people and lift them up rather than drag them down and, make them feel like shit. I watched Cheyenne last night and I was absolutely heartbroken for her. This is a young creator that's literally, she's taken advantage of on this app and being in the public eye and the shit that she's had to go through. And I really do feel sorry for her. And, I just hope that Cheyenne, can just run away and get away from all these people that put her down, treat her like shit, because she should value herself more. These are the people that have dragged her down, and she's got a lot of potential. And, I just want her to open up her eyes and get away from all these people and just fuck off out this country, because I'm telling you, if she leaves this country and tries to better herself and put herself around better people, she will rise again. I really do feel sorry for her, as a mother and someone like that. She needs a big hug, she needs a lot of love and attention. She's young and she's beautiful, and I'm just wishing Cheyenne all the best. God bless her, because it's not about ripping people down and abusing people and treating them like shit. It's all about lifting the youngsters up, and obviously that's what I will do. And as us moms, we see this, and we have to give our advice, and want the best for them, because you don't want to see someone destroy their life. Do you know what I mean? So I'm wishing Cheyenne all the best, and I hope she really does just get away from all these people that mock her, put her down, treat her like shit, use her for clout, this and that, because she is quite a powerful young girl who's very recognized on social media. I spoke to Jay Moss as well about her. I was like, I really feel sorry for her. Even Jay was saying, because she's young and she has got a lot of potential, but she just needs to get away from the riffraff. So I'm wishing Cheyenne all the best, and if she ever wants to reach out to me, I've got your back, my darling. And whatever I can do to help and support you and give you the best advice, I will do, because I know what it's like when you're in the public eye. I know how people can be fake around you, want to use you for clout, do this, do that, and it's totally unacceptable. And people shouldn't be treating someone like that. It's not nice. You wouldn't like to be treated like that yourself, no matter what you've gone through, or no matter what this person's done. She could have done the worst things. She could have slept with loads of men. She could have done this. Who cares? She's still a human being. She's a beautiful girl, and no one's got the right to make her feel so low. No wonder she's getting herself involved and doing wrong things, and destroying herself, because she's got so much hurt inside. Now she needs people around her that are going to lift her up that ladder and make her shine like the star that she is, not drag her down and make her feel like shit. She's a young person, and as an older mother, it's wrong. So I'm wishing Cheyenne all the love. So make sure Roots Army tell her, that we've got nothing but love for her, darling. And if she ever wants to reach out to me, she knows where I am, my darling. So yeah, we'll send all the love to Cheyenne. Anyone mentioning Chelsea's kids is getting muted, leave it out. Yeah, like, honestly, absolutely disgraceful, sweetheart. Get a fucking life and get a grip, sweetheart. But yeah, I hope you're all right, my darlings. And I'm a good person. I've got a good heart, and I can't just sit and watch certain things. I will have to speak up and speak my mind, darling. And it's as simple as that. I'm not a horrible person, and I would never want to have any horrible people around me. That's why I choose to be on my own, because being on my own, I'm the only person that can trust myself, just about. You know what I mean? Never mind kind of trusting anyone else. I find it so hard to trust anyone, but there is people that I do trust and that I do care about, and people that have had my back and that have been there for me, and I'll never forget these people, and these people will always play a large part in my heart, darling. And and they know who they are. So you can always tell who's got your back and who's there for you, and it is what it is. So treat people the way you want to be treated, and yeah, I think that's how it is, darling. Also, with me on social media, I've gone through some crazy ass shit. I've had a lot of anger. People have tripped me and tried to bully me and treat me like shit, and do some crazy ass things. But sometimes in life things happen for a reason, just to show you how strong you are, and how you would never want these kind of people anywhere around you, and value yourself like an absolute queen, darling. Because I think I'm too bougie, do you know what I mean? And I would never put myself around riffraff, darling. Never put myself around anyone that tried to bring me down, or tell me I can't do this or I can't do that. So that's why I choose to be on my own, because everyone's a cunt, darling. Well, most people. But then the people that are the good people, that lift me up, that have got my back, that support me, these are the people that you keep around you, darling, not the fake ones, darling. And I've had a hard lesson to learn in the past 6 years of being on TikTok and social media, and it's been an absolute journey, let me assure you. But sometimes what you do go through, it does make you stronger, and whatever I've gone through has definitely made me stronger and wanting more out of life. So I know I can come across a bit crazy at times, and I am an entertainer, I'm an actress, I play up to an app at times, especially with some of these comments, like when they say you're a beggar. Yes, we'll have all the begging, darling. And I'm a scammer. Well, yeah, we'll have all the scamming, darling. So all that is just responding to idiots in your chat talking absolute waffle, and giving it on back a bit, or going, oh, absolutely, darling, or and that's all entertainment, and just digging back, or whatever. So I put on a bit of a character or an act, or you've seen me battling, for instance, with that American guy, and I was a bit rude, but it's in a joke way. It's banter and it's entertainment. I'm playing a game on TikTok. So there's a big difference, do you understand? But in real life, I'm nothing like that. So yeah, darling. And I'm not that boring, you absolute fanny flapping, absolute dusty kipper. Because why are you in here? You're my biggest fans. Just to let you know, when you have got like loads of trolls, they're like literally they're my biggest fans. They're obsessed with me, they love me, they don't leave me alone. They make like 20 accounts sometimes. Like, that's so obsessed in it. So always know that they're my biggest fans. So without you as my biggest fans, trolls, oh darling, I mean, I wouldn't be where I am now. So I just want to thank you so much for making me even more stronger and empowering me and even making me leave that dusty council flat. You did the best thing ever. So congratulations, darling, because now I'm going to be living my life and traveling the world. So, oh, thank you for that, because otherwise I would have just been stuck rotting away in the UK, darling, spending all my money like a dickhead in London, sweetheart. So yes, I suggest you take your fanny flaps and flap right out of here, darling. Comment on my live, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, we need these people, so we just leave them. Darth, I just want to say thank you so much to you. You're such a real one as well. You're supporting me. We've got Kathy, we've got Tiny Tracy, I've got Awfully Grateful Amanda, Linz, Sonia. Oh, my Amy, my beautiful queen. I love Amy so much. She's so supportive of me. She's an absolute queen as well. And I love her. And G with the big boys, stop being stop like being what's the word, by Mr. TikTok. It's so rude. I mean, he's blackmailing you. He's saying, send me so many gifts and I'll go live. I mean, I find that a bit, that's not really good, G. So don't let yourself be abused by anyone as well, and made to think that you need to send money just so you can get a bit of clout, darling. Because if you want clout, G with the big boys, I'm the one to give you clout, and it won't cost you a penny, darling. So just be a bit mindful, because it's not nice for creators to go around demanding money to give you this and that. I don't care. I don't agree with it. It's wrong. And yeah, he totally mugs you off, and it's so disrespectful. And don't allow anyone to try and mug you off like that. If you want to do some battles, I don't mind getting you in the box with me, doing a few battles with you, and you don't have to pay me anything, darling. And I'm way more famous than this guy, so I can give you way more clout, darling. And there we go, sweetheart. I'm not always going to agree with everything that Mr. TikTok does, and I don't. But at the same time, I don't think he is a bad person. I just think he can be a bit like an old grumpy man at times, and quite jealous of someone like me, because I am very successful, more successful than him. And that's what he doesn't like. He is funny. He does come across and play a character on social media, and he does make me laugh. So he does have some great things about him, but it's just certain things will annoy me. Hence why I blocked him not long ago and then had to unblock him. So, all I'm going to say to Mr. TikTok is, you don't need to be jealous of me, because I'm a big celebrity, darling, and you're still trying to get to where I am, and I wish you all the best for that. And, if he starts concentrating on himself more, and not getting so affected by other people or what they're doing or how much money I'm making, because, I don't ever check TikTok Leap to check anyone's income, sweetheart. So I just find all these things really strange, because as a big creator like myself, and if he's such a big creator, why does he even care how much money I'm making? You make your money and you do what you do. And the moment you start concentrating more on yourself, Kev, darling, the more you'll probably become successful. But, constantly, needing to know, oh, this, that, and the other. If you keep watching other people, you'll never progress. And that's the one rule that I've got, in life. Always concentrate on yourself instead of watching other people, because the more you keep watching other people, you're losing yourself every minute, darling. So put all that time and energy into yourself, darling, because, you're the one that's important. Thank you, Fiona. Is that Fiona Ella? Thank you, darling. I've got some camos that I couldn't do because I don't know how to spell the fucking name properly. So I had one from June, but it's Juan. So I'm thinking, is that June or how's it spelled? So I haven't been able to do that camo because well, I will do, but I just need to know how to say it, darling. So I'm gonna have to try and find out, darling. But it's you say it like hun, but it's got a J. See, this is the dyslexica in me. So I'll try and ask George and sort that out. But I've just done about another fucking 10, 12 camos anyway. I'm absolutely exhausted, darling. So as soon as I woke up, I had to do my camos because they was all kind of expiring. So I had to just quickly do some dressed like this, darling, like like an absolute scrubber dub dub. I'm like, oh, darling, just woke up. Shit, camos. Oh, da, 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 da. So I tried my best. And it is what it is because at the end of the day, it's from me. Doesn't matter what I look like. No one gives a shit because if you love me for who I am and my personality and not, what I look like or anything like that. So don't worry about it. Linz, thank you, sweetheart, and Fiona. And yeah, I think that's my little speech over and done with, my darling. But yeah, just keep the positivity, be kind to people, respect people, and show people how much you care about them and how much, they've done for you and stuff like that. So that's what it all is. Just always be kind, nice, and always try and lift people up. It's not nice to put people down, is it? And say horrible things and treat people like shit. And, I can't stand these kind of people. And I hope they all like rot in hell, sweetheart. Because the only way you're going to succeed in life is to be a good person. And when you have so much anger and hate, one day or another, something's going to come back to you, darling. So always make sure to be a good person in life. It is so important because God is watching. I mean, I know I say I'm not religious or this and that, but maybe there is a God and maybe he is watching and testing everyone. So always remember that. Just because I don't believe in anything religious at the minute, doesn't mean anyone else doesn't. So always know that God is watching, whatever religion you are, or you want to refer to God as, or no one cares. If you believe in God, you believe in God, and being a godly person and being religious means that you're a good person and you want to do good and you want to be a nice person. So there we go. Always know that the Lord is watching, sweetheart. So what goes around comes around. So always remember that, darling. And the only person that can ever judge you is the Lord above, which is God, darling. No one else. So yes, we love you all so much, my darling. Bun the trolls. Kish, 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 kish out of here, darling. Hello, Daffy. Absolutely, darling. But yeah, I don't really want to be talking about anything like that because I don't, TikTok's not a platform to be talking about religion or politics. Not when you're a big creator and a content creator. It's actually against the rules if you actually read the TikTok rules. So yeah, I just want to stick to the TikTok rules and, I'm an entertainer, so I bring nothing but entertainment and positivity on my platform. And yeah, I don't want to be involved anything bad. So I want to get back to being Chelsea Liotte again, that makes people laugh, that lifts people up, and makes you go on in life and feel better in yourselves and feel like you can achieve all your goals in life. I want to be that kind of person and obviously be a comedian and make you all laugh in it. So that's how it is, my darling. To the haters that come on here talking negative and all that hate, darling, literally, they're rotting away inside, darling. They might look nice on the outside, but inside they're dead. They're rotting away. It's like rotten food inside them. They're literally rotting away, darling. So that's all I've got to say on that one. Oh, you love the camos. Yeah, I mean, you all love my camos anyway. I'm probably the best one at camos, darling, and it doesn't really take me too long neither. So, yes, darling, always be a kind person, show the love, and shine like the star that you are. Absolutely. This is in the window. This is in the window. So I was walking past and I seen this car in the window and I took a picture. And I think to myself, bloody hell, Chelsea, you took a really good picture here, darling. Absolute fucking legend I am, my darling. I mean, look at this for an absolute picture from the window. So anyone that lives in London, in my area, knows what time it is. You know, all the Arabs will know as well, all the rich guys, you know that this is absolute Knightsbridge. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm Chelsea York, darling. Chelsea, Kensington, Mayfair, Knightsbridge, they're my areas, darling. Oxford Street, Marylebone. Yeah, all of West London. Big up West London. Roots. Because it's in the window, darling. I don't need to explain myself. It's not a picture. I took this picture and that's the reflection from the window, darling. And if you actually look at the picture here, you can see the reflection. So yeah. Ireland loves you. Absolutely, my darling. What we're gonna have to do now is get all these nitties out of here. And we'll go private. Thank you very much, because we don't need your bullshit. So there we go. Get out of here. Goodbye. We're going private. I haven't got time for this. Fucking all the absolute negativity, all these trolls. Absolutely not. Get the hell out of here, sweetheart. Out, snitty nits, darling. The only people that can talk to me are the ones that pay for superfans from now on. So, yep, this is the new rule, unfortunately, on this account anyway. I mean, the other accounts, you might get away with watching me without a superfan. But for now, today, because I'm not playing around, we'll just have superfans on, because you're the ones that are important to me. No one else. I'm not going to allow these trolls to come in here with their negativity. We burn them out. They go. Boom, boom, boom. There they go. They've disappeared now. So I just want you all to know, if you do become a super fan, it's probably the best thing you can do if you want to join my live and we have positivity. And I don't have time for this absolute bullshit negativity no more. I don't need to be public, you know. And in a way, this will just enable me to get more super fans on my account, which makes me more richer. So it works both ways, darling. You know, I don't give a shit about numbers. That doesn't bother me. You know, I'm always number one. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need numbers. I've had all the numbers. I've had all the views. I'm already famous, so I'm different. You know, I don't care no more. You know, and it is what it is, darling. And you know, I've just had enough. They're not going to be stressing me out no more, coming into my live, saying all this, saying all that. I couldn't give a fuck if I've got 100 people in here. As long as I know that I've got 100 people that love me, that care about me, that, you know, are a real fan. And then I can give my attention to my fans, my real people. I'm sick of giving my attention to these trolls coming in, saying this, saying that. You're not getting my attention anymore. I'm going to starve them. They can absolutely do one, sweetheart. Hello, Sam, darling. So I want to just big up all my super fans and say thank you so much. You know, I can get you in the boxes. I can talk to you. We can engage more. We can build up a real big community together. Hello, Nix, my darling. So, and that's what I want on TikTok. I don't need negativity, and I don't think you lot need it. I think you've had enough of my Chelsea the Art Roots Army supporters. Roots Army, the real ones. They've had enough. We don't want this bullshit no more. See you later. Because, you know, this will now make me attract more people coming back to me. because, you know, with all the negativity and all the bullshit, it really does make people disappear. And you can't blame people for disappearing, because why should people be listening to all this bullshit? It's not going to happen, darling. Hello, Lead Skincare. Welcome for the super fans, my darling. Welcome on board. So, you know, you'll get all the real ones now that will subscribe to super fans, because they don't want to listen to this bullshit anymore. It's exhausting. So, yeah, that's the reason why TikTok have brought this into place, darling. So there we go, sweetheart. Oh, darling. I mean, I might not make as much money or whatever, and that's sometimes why I take it off, because I feel like, you know, I'm not going to be making the money like that. But today, I don't give a shit, darling. I've been doing well over the last few days, so me having a little day off and not, you know, not putting the whole public live on, then stuff it, sweetheart. You know, I'm having a day off today. It's a day of rest. It's Sunday. So it's a day where I can speak to my real people. And yeah, we can get people in the boxes. We can have a nice chit chat. And yeah, let's go. No, I'm not pampering myself. No, can't even be asked to get dressed. Daft, darling. Really need to get myself together as well. I really do. I don't think I can put music on as well when it's super fans. Thank you, Kathy, darling. You know, I can't do that, so I can't be breaking any of the rules. And also, I'm thinking of changing my platform up anyway, because once I'm settled and whatever, I want to do switch my live up to live shopping for hair extensions. Not hair extensions, wigs. So I want to flip my platform. I've got no time for this no more. I need to be on here and making loads of money. Da, 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 da. I'm loving it. Da, 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 da. I have a sore throat. I have such a sore throat. And I don't know if it's the bloody vapes. I don't know if it's because I was singing. But it's actually crazy. But yeah, I think it's the vaping and the singing. Because you know when you sing and you try and get your voice out, it can literally mess you up. No, it's not COVID, Joseph, darling. I've got no sugar. Bloody hell, darling. No bloody sugar. Never mind. Never mind. Just have a nice cup of tea. Oh God, I hate tea without much sugar. Mind you, just get used to it. I just need something hot. Something hot to drink. You can't beat a cup of tea, yeah. I don't know. I feel like in London everything tastes like shit. Can't stand it. I'm literally done with everything. I'm off skis. Imagine living in London and paying all this money and this and that. Absolutely fucking not. No more. Can't literally wait to get out of here, darling. Literally. I'm changing my life literally for the best now. I don't need to be in this country, man. so many people that say this as well that are from London. They don't want to be here. They all want to leave, darling. And it's crazy, isn't it? Because I'm not the only fucking person, darling. So many of us, we don't want to be in London. So many people from London are literally trying to get the fuck out of London, darling. So, you know, that's definitely where I'm going. I don't want to be in this country no more. I hate it. I don't like it. I can't stand it, sweetheart. I don't like it anymore. I don't feel safe here. I just feel so depressed since I've come back to the UK, and I'm not going to allow myself to feel like this. It's not a good place to be, darling. It doesn't make me feel happy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out new places, you know, like Kathy, you were saying Ireland, you know, Scotland as well. Because the people are totally different up there. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit different. They've got more respect. I don't rate the English people. I don't rate you, darling. I don't think you're that nice people, darling. You know, because when I always have had to, my whole life, go around different people of cultures and this and that, because I've never felt comfortable with my own people because they're horrible. So that's the truth, darling. You know. Joseph, I'm not on about people coming into the country. I'm on about the people in my country. I'm on about the way the English are. The way this country is. No one's on about people coming into the country, darling. I'm on about the actual Brits, darling, the way people are. The kids that have been raised in this country, darling, the youngsters, the people in this country, they're not really nice people. They're not. I don't want to put myself around. They're nothing like the Spanish people and people in Germany. It's a different story, darling. It's a horrible place, this country. People are not nice in this country. They're horrible. Absolutely disgusting. Let's be real. They've got no discipline. The kids have not had no discipline. The way it is disgusting. I don't care. And if I was Prime Minister, oh my God, darling, you'd hate me, darling. So there we go. Yeah, the world is an oyster, Chelsea. You can go anywhere. You know, people think that people are educated in this country. They're definitely not. They're uneducated to hell. I've never seen as many uncultured, uneducated people in my life, darling. You know, because none of them have got out of the UK. They don't know what the big world is out there. Do you know, even me, I've only been out certain places, and I tell you what, sweetheart, I've seen totally different stuff, darling. You know, when they're saying, oh, don't go to Brazil, it's unsafe. They're probably Brazilians, so it's more safer to be in Brazil than fucking London, sweetheart. What are you talking about? You know, and people are nice out there, darling. You might, wherever you're going to go in life, you're always going to have fucking, you know, a certain amount of bad people. But I just feel like the UK has got too many bad people. You understand? And especially with the youngsters, the government have failed them. They've failed them big time. And that's why it is the way it is. And it's kind of so sad to see, because the youngsters are the ones that the government should put more time. They all should get free university. Send them to fucking university. Let youngsters go and become fucking whatever they want to be, not fucking making sure that they've got to fucking put themselves in debt for the rest of their life, or parents in debt, all because you want your fucking child to become successful and have a good job. How ridiculous. The UK has failed all the youngsters, darling, and it's clear to see, sweetheart. And they've got enough fucking money to change it, darling. It's disgraceful. The youngsters need something, and they need free education. And that means free university and a free education, darling, because without it, they can't do nothing. Everything's got messed up with Brexit, David Cameron, Conservatives. Yeah, it's just all a joke, sweetheart. These people in government are not doing anything to help or do anything. They're absolutely useless. You know, the way I look at it is as long as their lives are all right, they couldn't give a shit about anyone else or the country. So why even be in the government in you know? Because what are they doing? Nothing. Things are not being put into place. You know, the country's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's disgraceful. It's not safe, darling. And the mentality of the youngsters is crazy nowadays. Fucking dangerous, darling. They shouldn't feel like that, though. Why are the youngsters feeling so angry like that? You know what I mean? You know, none of us asked to be here, darling. You know? We didn't ask to be here. So anyone that put you here should fucking, you know, at least try and help you and this and that. But that's the problem. They don't. They don't. Youngsters, man, it's so sad to see, man. It really is, man. You know, kids are having kids and it's just like, what the fuck, darling? It's crazy. Oh, it scares me for my boy what it's going to be like in 10 years, yeah. Like, just look at the difference in people that are in Dubai, for instance. Because they made Dubai for the rich people, do you know that? Because it's not safe here, especially if you've got money. So Dubai is somewhere that's very safe, rich, and da-da-da-da-da. You know, and as long as you abide by their rules, you know, it's a safe place to be, darling. It just goes to show you. That's why people are there. You know, it is. No one acts like anything that they act in this country. They'd be boycotted straight away. Do you understand? It's having respect. You know what I mean? So people can say what they want because you don't understand nothing, darling. Yeah, if I went to Dubai, I'd be safe as hell, darling. You know, in a way I would. I'd be safe as hell. I just have to behave, innit? Which I, you know, and in somewhere like that, of course I'm going to behave. I'm not going to act like nothing like here, be getting triggered and angry and this and that, because none of them things will be happening, darling. You know what I mean? I mean, to be so safe, to literally, you can walk around, you can do the, you know, no one's going to do nothing to you. You're safe as hell, darling. But everywhere should be like that. But I'm just saying, it's all about how the governments, for instance, and people can, you know, the government, the UK, they could make this country 10 times safer and better, just with a few rules and regulations put into place, but they don't. You know, it's just actually insane. They're too like, oh, we're freedom and all this and that. It's absolute crap, sweetheart. They need to really fix up. But yeah, I mean, there's places like Australia that are probably, you know, Sweden, all these kind of places. Like, I don't want to be here anyway. I'm gonna go to like Eastern Europe or something. I think that's where I might go as well. Like Poland or something. Poland's nice. Like Poland looks lovely. It looks so safe to walk around. Yeah, it looks like a nice place, darling. Like nothing like the UK. Probably like the UK. It's like the UK how the UK used to be back in the day, innit? But now it's not. The UK is not really like that. And that's what's crazy because there's all these crazy people and that, and I'm not even that bad. So imagine the people think I'm bad. My lord, darling, I'm like good compared to what people are like in this country. And that's why they're so angry and so frustrated, and they're the ones that are like lost, you know. That's why you probably get all this trolling in the UK, because these people have got no life, they've got no goals, they've got no dreams, there's nothing for them apart from just to be obsessed with me every day, darling. It's actually insane, isn't it? So yeah. Yeah, there's too much criminal activity. There's too much badness. There's too much people that don't have a heart, that are just so cold and angry, and it's having all this. Why are you like that? Well, we know why you're like that. You know, we know. That's why I used to like Chelsea and Kensington, man, because Chelsea's like, it's a bit more bougie. It's got a bit more class. It's, you know, it's not, you know, it's not bad. It's kind of good, man. It's a safe kind of place, Chelsea. Tiny Trace, thank you, my darling. And it was my home, and it's where I felt the most safest I've ever been in my life. Hence why it probably costs so much to live there, darling. You know, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have whatever happens, you know, you do have bad stuff that happens, but it's not as much as, you know, other places, for instance. I mean, I think they got quite a big problem in America as well. Like you said, the poverty in America is insane, you know. I just want to move in the middle of the country. Leave me alone. But then we get adapted for city life, so it's like, fucking hell, it's crazy. Oh, darling. I mean, Cornwall's nice, isn't it? Cornwall, but then you're still going to have horrible people in Cornwall as well. But nothing on the scale of like city life, you know. I mean, I've got trolls from fucking Cornwall, darling. Do you know what I mean? It's like, man, they're horrible, absolute disgraceful people. And you think, well, how are you like that? Living somewhere so beautiful, man. Horrible people everywhere. That's a sad thing. Yeah, but I swear in Spain, I felt different. But then you're going to still have badness in Spain as well, innit? But nothing on the scale of the UK. It just saddens me as a mum, you know, as someone that can see the youth being failed massively in every way. The whole world's gone fucking crazy, sweetheart. But yeah, get me on the beach any day of the week, sweetheart. It's like living in hell, innit? It is like, I want to go to heaven, darling. I've had enough of hell, darling. Hell on earth, it's right in front of your eyes, absolutely. Before I started making good money, I was sofa surfing, and the council said I didn't even qualify. Yeah, they don't give a shit. They couldn't care less. You know, you've got to literally, God knows what you've got to do. I mean, look how I've been treated in my own country. Someone that became successful and literally got treated like shit, didn't have any help and support, didn't have anything. It's disgusting. Yeah, well, that's terrible as well, because, you know, as the UK Darth, you know, that guy's an idiot anyway. I don't respect none of these people because they haven't got a clue, sweetheart. They'll make things 10 times worse, darling. You know, everyone should have free medical care in the UK. You know, we've always, you know, been great at that, you know. But, you know, you look at how the doctors are and how everything is, it's just actually insane, darling. It's so sad to see, to be honest. It is. But it is what it is, you know. It's all right, and we pay our taxes, and the water isn't even clean. Yeah, the water's not even safe to fucking drink, but yet we have to pay for it. But how if it's dangerous? Doesn't make no sense, does it? Mm. Mm. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm concentrating on me and my 2 sons. That's it. I don't even want my sons in this country. Whatever I can do to get them the fuck out of here, darling, I will do, sweetheart. But I don't want them to live here, darling. Absolutely not. Fucking absolute miserable place, darling. Like, even going out at night, it's dangerous. It's not, you know, it's not safe anymore. It's not safe. Oh. And it's boring as hell, yeah, absolutely. Absolute boring as hell. I'm going to immigrate somewhere. You know, everyone can come here. I'll be leaving and going elsewhere, darling. Good luck. I bet most people that came to the UK, they fucking don't want to stay here no more. They're like, stuff that, darling. You know, don't forget, a lot of people only came here to try and make money, ends meet, you know, and yeah, like, but I can imagine a lot of these people, they don't even want to be here now anyway. They probably want to piss off back, you know what I mean? Wherever they came from, they probably don't even want to be here, darling. You know, because a lot of people are kind of brainwashed thinking that, oh yeah, come to the UK, it's so great, but it's not. And you're safer out of this country, to be fair. Obviously, you might not be able to make the money that you can make in this country, but you know, sadly, it is a devil's world because, you know, it's all about money. Everything's to do with money, money, money. So when people say to me, oh, you know, money, money, yeah, because it's all to do with money, money, money. Money is power, darling, and it can change your life, darling. So you all need to get rich. Especially if you're in the UK, darling. Get rich to get the hell out of here, sweetheart. I don't think I'd ever buy a property in the UK. No chance. So I think my whole thing now is to secure a property out of the UK. You know, and that's what I'd love to do. I don't want to live in this country. I'd rather be in Spain, thank you very much. Living a Mediterranean lifestyle, sweetheart. So I think that's where I'm going to be heading. Because I'm so happy in Spain. I feel so free and happy, and yeah, I could actually make a good life for myself out in Spain, and also my sons as well, you know, get them over to Spain, and then, you know, you never know, they might want to move over as well, because it's all about seeing, you know, seeing what's good. So yes, darling. I mean, most people in this country, that whatever, they don't even leave their houses. People don't even want to go out no more. People just live in their houses, man, and that's it. But yes, darling. Oh gosh, darling. You know, I wish I could just go now, darling. I really just want to go. I need to leave as soon as possible. You know, maybe I might claim asylum in Spain, darling. I can't live in the UK no more. Mental health matters, darling. I need to get the hell out of here, sweetheart. You know, I need the sunshine. I need the good fruits. lovely people, and that's it, darling. No wonder the Spanish can't, you know, they, you know. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I hardly go out because I have social anxiety. You know, look what I have to do. I have to put super fans on. I have to do this. I have to do that because these little rats in the UK are the most absolute. Ugh. You know, I'm not being angry again. Every fucking day when I wake up and I come on TikTok, I'm abused on a platform. And, you know, it's just disgraceful, darling, because these people are the most evilest, horriblest fucking people, man. You make this country a disgrace, darling. You know, when you've got America saying, you know, fucking hell, the UK is literally a shit show. I mean, what can I say? That's America, darling, and they've got their own fucking issues. But I don't think even America's as bad as the UK. In all honesty, I know it's got its I know it's kind of bad, but I mean, I know there's safer places. I just don't even know anymore. I've never been to the US, so I don't even know. It's probably only if I go there I'd realize, but then you wouldn't. You'd need to live there and really understand it. And you know, I know America's got its it's bad as well. You know, flipping how they got guns out there and everything. It's like, what the hell? It's actually insane. Oh, Christina, darling. Yeah. Well, honestly, Christina, you know, you're in a lovely part of the world, and always remember that, you know, because your health is your wealth, darling. And, you know, Denmark is like one of the safest countries in the world, you know. It just goes to show that you've got the nicest people there because, you know, when you're safe somewhere like that, it's because you're surrounded by good people, nice people, good people that have got a good heart. So, yeah. Thank you, Lynn. You know, we look at ourselves and think, why are we like this? Why are we so angry? Why are we this? Because no wonder, sweetheart, darling. Huh. Well, obviously there is good people in the UK. I'm from the UK. I'm a good person. There's lots of people like me, but they probably all agree with me as well. Thank you, Christina, darling. You know, I just want to be a good person and be happy and you know, progress. You know, we're all getting older. We're not getting younger. You know, we've only got one opportunity in life, darling. We need to make the most of it. That's why I don't understand these people that just literally hate on people every day. They've got no life. They've got no goals. They've got no dreams. They're just evil, pure evil. And I can't be around these kind of people. They make you go fucking mentally crazy, darling. Thank you, Christina, darling. Yeah, I should come to you, Tiny Tracy, darling. I'll go and stay. There might be somewhere cheap for me to stay there, darling, yeah? Go and relax, my darling. You know, I could end up in Matt John's for a bit. In Cornwall, darling. Just, yeah, just relaxing, man. I think I need some me time, relaxation. Come over, we'll sort it out. Yeah, message me, Tracy, darling, absolutely. And even Kathy as well, you know, she was on about Ireland, you know, because it's totally different, isn't it, to the UK? I do love the country, though, you know what I mean? Because I was born in the country, so I love, like, wildlife. I love everything, nature. I love it. You know, I think now I can really start to appreciate nature at its finest, darling. Yeah, here is different, countryside and beaches all round. Yeah, I think I just need a break, man. I need to get away. Obviously, I've got all my shit in storage and I just don't know where I'm going right now. I'm just a bit confused.com. But nothing's impossible. All it is a van, darling, and off you pop. I mean, I would love to get my own place. Do you know what I mean? I need to get my own home and feel secure. Don't think it's going to be in London. Like, all them days of going out shopping and all them days are over. You can buy everything online. You can make your home beautiful. You've got everything you need, you know. You don't need to be out and about that much, do you know what I mean? You've got nice beaches and nice woods and parks and, you know, and you can really... I think for me as well, it'd be so good for me. You're not wanting to come out your house and feel unsafe every time you come out your house, darling. And what you coming out your house for? To go to a restaurant or to go shopping? Or it's actual bullshit, darling. What's important is having a property where you actually feel safe and secure in life, and you're in an area that's got nice people, not people that are going to be doxing you and, oh, she lives here and fucking posting you all over. Like, I was so shocked about Oxford because Oxford is such a nice place, and I was kind of shocked, you know, that, you know, people was kind of stalking me in Oxford and trying to do that, you know, and it was just actually a bit crazy because, you know, Oxford was, you know, you get some nice people and it's a nice area, so it's just like, what the actual hell? Oh, you drove down the road today and a massive peacock was walking up the road? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's what it's all about, man. It certainly is. Is it Sunday today, yeah? Oh, it's Sunday, isn't it? Oh, darling. Sunday. The new year, I've got to really think about my life, darling. But I think you all have to, you know. I don't even really want to be on TikTok, to be honest. Like today, anyway. I'm just a bit exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. It doesn't entertain me that much no more. There's too much negativity on this app. And I need to try and switch it up. Cold beef and salad. Oh no, eating bloody salad in the winter. Absolutely not. I've got my soup in the freezer. I'm just thinking if I put it in a pan of water so it can kind of just dissolve a little bit and then just, I'll just eat the soup, I think, or something. I don't even know, man. I think I'm depressed as well. Because I need to just fucking get out of here, darling. New potatoes were hot. Oh, right, nice. No, I like a roast beef sandwich with horseradish. It's delicious. I just think that like Chelsea it was my home, and it was where I belonged in a way. But I can't even afford to live there no more. And I think if I'm not in Chelsea, I don't want to be in London. I think that's the truth. Chelsea, you're growing butterfly wings, girl, and the world's your oyster. You still have time. I don't even really want to eat, Darth. I'm just depressed today. It's sad, and I'm just. I need to cut myself away from everything. I feel like I don't want anyone even around me. Only good people, obviously. But I don't know. Feels like the old Chelsea is back. Well, not really. I'm not in Chelsea, am I? No, unless unless I've got a billionaire that wants to give me a house, darling, like in Chelsea, darling, a property, and put me in the Chelsea barracks, darling. I'll be fucking so happy, darling. 5 million starting price. I've got no chance, darling. And that's why I was saying I should write to the royal family of Qatar and say, help. Can you give me a property, darling? I don't mind doing whatever. But it's all bullshit. I took absolute crap. It's just entertainment at its finest. No one's going to give you nothing. You have to go out there and work for it. Making 5 million, darling. I mean, that would be insane, innit? Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Maybe I should do the lottery instead. Might win. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Because the thing with TikTok as well, it could be taken away from you, your income, at any time. That's the real scary thing about it. So for me, having a business and that, it's I just don't know, man. I need to really focus and think what I'm gonna be doing, because I need to work so fucking hard, man. Oh, I need to work my ass off, basically. And whatever I can do. But yeah, I just see myself in a nice, beautiful flat or something. I would love that. I think I do get homesick though, as in I miss Chelsea a lot. I do appreciate it so much, like it's crazy. I do appreciate Chelsea so much. Oh, your house is a barn conversion. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely, Tracy, darling. Wow. I bet that's beautiful, darling. Oh, I think being in the public eye as well, it's so different as well for me because I'm very known. So you need to be somewhere where you feel really safe and secure. I deserve a mansion of your dreams, Roots. Yeah, I actually do. I'd love that. Mm. I mean, you've got places like Switzerland and all that are supposed to be absolutely stunning, innit? These places are beautiful, but obviously it's the language, innit? One day if I get rich, you'll be my first call. Yeah, no, there's so many people that say to me, Chelsea, if I win the lottery, darling. So yeah, I mean, if you probably forget about me, you'd be like, stuff that. You won't even be on TikTok, darling. You'll be living your life and living your dreams, darling. Yeah. You know, all this absolute shit on social media, you know. There's so many people will do anything for views, on this app. They'll do anything for views, for clout. I think it's sickening, darling. I'm not really into it, darling. I never came on TikTok. I know what it's like to have views. I know what it's like to be in the public eye. These people are fucking they ain't got a fucking absolute clue what it's like to be famous. They don't know what it's like to be in the public eye. But yet so many people want to be famous. They want, well, for what? What have you got to offer? All they think about is the money side of it, which it's not really what it is. It's not. It's all bullshit, darling. So my advice would be not to ever become famous, darling, like in life, darling, unless you're looked after, sweetheart. And unfortunately, you've got so much jealousy and people that are so jealous, and that's the worst thing about it. And that's why a lot of people that are famous, they're very on their own because they can't trust no one. So they live quite of a lonely life in a way. It's sad to say, but it is. And that's the truth. So if you want to live a lonely life, darling, be famous. Because it's not the life that you're thinking. It's totally the opposite. And that's why a lot of celebrities, they'll end up, going down the wrong path. Now, a lot of them get into drugs and that as well, because I've been around it. I've seen it. Because, a lot of them get burnt out of life. Like, there's nothing to do. Like, they just want to get high. They want to do this. They've got the money for it. That's the dangerous thing about it, because they have the money and they end up, messing themselves up. Yeah, they'd sell them on for clout in this app. It's crazy, yeah. And they are really horrible to people that are successful. They really are. It's sad. Sad people. Uneducated. Don't know nothing. And if I'm going to be one of these people, I'm going to be a good one. I'm going to show people the right way. I'm not going to brainwash people. It's kind of scary when you're in the public eye, because everyone knows who you are, but you don't know them. All you know is yourself, kind of thing. But I've definitely progressing. I feel like I'm aging, like as in my brain, I'm growing up. I'm seeing life for what it really is, darling. And yeah, I'm definitely growing. I'm growing so much. And I am getting stronger. So much stronger. But it's like this now. It's like aging is like a fine wine. Yeah, but I have issues as well. I deal with a lot of pain and stuff in my body and that. Like, I don't have time for this shit no more. I just need to get a home in a way. But I don't really want to be here because I'm not happy. So there is something that's making me want to leave, like, you know, and this is what I was saying, life's crazy because, you know, it's like, you're like now me, I'm like, where the fuck am I going kind of thing. I don't even know. I'm like, oh my God. And it's crazy because you're like, what the hell, darling? But it's all for a reason, you know, there's a reason for everything because wherever I'll be maybe next year, you know, it's going to be like, whoa. So sometimes things happen to get you out of certain situations and put you in different places, you know, because your path is for somewhere else. So that's why I was saying to myself, you know, whatever's happened, yeah, it might be bad, but it's like there's always a reason behind it, you know, because if that never happened, then you wouldn't be in this situation you are now, you know, kind of thing. You wouldn't be thinking, oh, this or that, you know, so it is what it is, darling. Go with the flow. But I think that I'm just, you know, I'm just wondering what the hell I'm gonna do, to be honest. I've not got a clue. I mean, it's definitely cheaper to get a property somewhere else, darling. But then it's like, well, if I bought a house in Portugal or somewhere, or Spain, or got a place there, I need to be well, I need to live there, don't I? I don't want to be living here, darling. Fucking 3 months, darling. I have to come back. No chance, darling. Oh, so I think I need to make some big, big decisions. Mm. And it'd be good to get like full residency for Spain, like to just apply to live in Spain, suddenly forever. I want to live here forever. I don't want to be in the UK. I want to buy a property here. I want to live here, darling. So I don't really understand all the ins and outs of all this shit, darling, because, you know, I don't really understand it. So even I need help and support. Because there's certain things like, yeah, I'm clever in certain ways, but I don't really know too much because, you know, I haven't really traveled that much. I don't really understand all this. It's fucking exhausting, darling. You got to go through this procedure and that procedure and it's exhausting, darling. I hope these fuckers can't see my live, darling. I hope it's just super fans that can watch me and they can't see anything. Club victory is now unlocked. Send it to celebrate with your team. God, this is like a fucking absolute... You know, whatever happens, just going fucking live, darling, and yeah, you know, and people can say your gifts are going live because they enjoy watching your live. Now it's like a whole fucking computer game, this app, darling. I can't deal with it anymore. It's too much, darling. It's exhausting. Doing this, doing that. My God, this league, that league. My God, darling. I hate technology as well. I just want to cook food. Just want to be creative. I'm like a fucking robot, darling. Oh, darlings. I want a lovely little apartment or something. I'm telling you, I've had enough now. Oh, beautiful carpet on my feet. Beautiful sofa. Nice bed. A lovely little kitchen. That's what I want. I want a new built place as well. Fucking... No one's going to be living in no dusty old buildings anymore, sweetheart. Them days are fucking definitely over. You know, I never want to be doing any more DIY in my life, darling. The only DIY I want to be doing is fucking painting the walls or, you know, interior design, sweetheart. Like painting colours, you know, cushions, sofas, colours, you know, like, I'm good at all that. But as for anything else, no chance, darling. I would never want to put myself through any of that. Oh, I'm being streamed now. Oh, really? When I've got my private live on. Chelsea Liot Exposed. So they must be a subscriber then, innit? Let's have a look through the subs, darling. Let's have a look. I wonder who this Nicole is, Living Life 2000, 2110, 15 followers, level 25. Does anyone know who that is? Can you all go and report them for infringement of copyright and just put that they're trying to pretend to be Chelsea Liot and literally report them? Report them for streaming me, infringement of property. Just all you need to do is that they're pretending to be a celebrity and type Chelsea Liot and this account will pop in. And if you can all now just go and report that account, Chelsea Liot Exposed. Go and report it now, please. If you can. And if you all do it together, like now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go and report that account, Chelsea Liot Exposed, that's live streaming my private live, and put that they're trying to pretend to be me, Chelsea Liot, if you can do that. We work as a team now.